Today we're making quick and easy breakfast burritos. This recipe has the base ingredients such as eggs, cheese, onions, and potatoes. You can, of course, continue to fill this with additional breakfast favorites such as sausage, bacon, or even sauteed bell peppers. To get started, we're going to dice up one large russet potato. I like to dice mine up pretty small. The smaller they are, the faster they cook. Which is great, that's what we want, a quick and easy breakfast. If you don't have a potato on hand, you can of course use tater tots instead. Next, we need half a white onion. Just like with the potatoes, we're going to dice this up roughly the same size as the potato bites. This looks perfect. Okay, let's set that off to the side. While we're preparing our food, we might as well crack a few eggs. Today we're using farm fresh eggs. And like with any farm fresh eggs, you're bound to get one with a little duty on it. But that's okay. When the chicken laid the egg, she was kind enough to put a protective coating on the shell to prevent any bacteria from passing through the eggshell. All that's needed is a good rinse before use. I'm going with 7 eggs today, but you can go as low as 5 for this recipe. To our eggs, we're going to add in a little splash of heavy cream. If you don't have any heavy cream, use regular milk instead. Give that a good whisk and then set that off to the side. We're ready to start cooking. To a pan over medium-high heat, we're going to add in a few pads of butter. Once it's nice and melted, we're going to add in just the diced potatoes as they take the longest to cook. If you're using tater tots instead, heat those up according to the directions on the back of the package. Toss the potato pieces around, making sure each piece has been coated in the butter. While that's cooking, add on a sprinkling of black pepper, roughly about half a teaspoon's worth. I'm going with garlic salt, mostly because I love this stuff, but unfortunately I'm almost out. I'm going to add in a quick sprinkling of garlic powder and cayenne pepper. Use regular salt if garlic isn't your thing. I know it sounds weird, why add these seasonings to a breakfast burrito? Honestly, right now we're just seasoning the potatoes. You can always use whatever seasonings or pre-made blends you prefer. After about 5 minutes, the potatoes should be showing signs of almost being cooked through. This looks like a good time to add in the onions. We're going to let these cook until the onions start to become translucent. By then, the potatoes should also be done. It's been a few minutes and these look perfect. The potatoes have a nice bit of color to them. The onions, although they might not look it on camera, but they are fork tender and ready to go. It's time to dump in the eggs. We're going to turn the heat down to medium, give the mixture a good stir, break up any big pieces, even give it a flip. It won't take long for the eggs to cook. Next goes on the shredded cheese. I'm using a pre-made blend of Fiesta cheese. Turn off the heat and let the residual heat melt the cheese. To fill the burrito, grab a tortilla and add on a couple scoops of the filling. I like to sort of center it off to one side a bit, kind of like this. Then fold in the sides, flip the fold over, and tuck in that flap. And roll. And there you have it, a perfectly folded breakfast burrito. Okay, let's do it again. And that's how you make a super easy breakfast burrito. Yes, you can make this in bulk and freeze the assembled burritos. Just make sure each one is wrapped in foil to prevent freezer burn. Here's an ingredients list. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out, and I'll see you all in the next video.